We are at Evans Financial Bootcamp. This is day 4.
It's been an amazing 4 days, guys. We've learned so much. We've been talking about deal sourcing, HMOs, serviced accommodations, how to find investors, creating relationships with landlords, agents.
The one that I'm most interested in so far, at first I thought it was HMO, but I think service accommodation is the one that's making sense.
It's nice to be here and welcome everyone. I must say it's nice seeing your faces. How many of you thought that you'd be sitting in here today? Future millionaires.
I just want to say my experience on the mastermind so far has been amazing. As I speak right now, I'm at the 2nd boot camp. Even though I've been to the first one, I've already been to a BRRR event, and these events are very, very informative.
So we've come to obviously a very crucial, integral part of the evening, and I always say that success leaves clues, right? And obviously there are individuals who become successful in different fields, not just property, and I believe that they have things that they can obviously pour into you guys, right? In whatever field that they've succeeded in, the qualities are very, very similar. So in a minute, I'm going to obviously introduce somebody who's extremely successful. Let's put our hands together for my brother, for my friend, Mr. Kamisha. You're very, very successful. What would you say is the biggest thing that you've probably achieved in your career?
I don't know, man. I feel like they're all big. You have to celebrate all of your wins whenever you make them. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of like a milestone, I would say when I did my first Hollywood film, that was the biggest achievement in my career so far, I'd say.
Man, that is amazing. Obviously, a lot of people in this room, in fact, they all are entrepreneurs, obviously striving to be successful. You're an entrepreneur as well. What would you say, given where you came from, what would you say has probably been one of your toughest obstacles you've had to face to get to where you are?
Right, well, in my industry, yeah, there's a lot of getting told no. There's a lot of building yourself up to achieve something, and 9 out of 10 times it may or may not go in your favor. You get what I'm trying to say? So for me, one of the toughest things to do is to fall in love with whatever the project is, yeah, but also at the same time learning how to separate yourself from it once it doesn't or does materialize. You get what I'm trying to say?
What is the most difficult or challenging situation you've ever been in pertaining to your growth?
For me, I would say it was drama school. So after I left college, I applied for 5 drama schools. I only got into 1. I got into 3 courses at the drama school, which was a drama school record. No one in history has ever got into 3 courses because they audition like 15,000 people and they only get a class of 15. But I got into 3 different courses in the 1 drama school. However, it was challenging because my drama school was in Sidcup. Sidcup is where they stabbed Stephen Lawrence. So Sidcup is quite a racist area. And I didn't live too far from Sidcup at the time. My mum lived in New Cross. So it's a stone throw away, it's down the road. So I didn't necessarily need to move there, but I took it upon myself to go and I needed to take myself out of my comfort in order to grow. You get what I'm trying to say? So I went there for 3 years. And again, the drama school was predominantly white. Nobody looked or sounded like me, so I was often judged and given roles that didn't equate to my talent. But then again, you have to prove yourself. So when you're in a situation like that and you know that the odds are against you and you keep fighting at it, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So in drama school, if you know, when you get to your 3rd year, you get to do a showcase. And at that showcase, all the industry professionals, so all the producers, casting directors, and directors of the acting game come and they watch each drama school's performance, and then they sign you based off of your performance. I, another drama school record, had 49 agents that wanted to sign me after my showcase, and that's never ever been done before in the UK. But for me, in answer to your question, why that was such a challenge is because there were so many opportunities when I could have quit. When, you know, the microaggressions of racism get a bit too much, and you know, like when you just, you know what I'm saying? There were so many times I could have said, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing this again. But the reward was at the end of the 3 years, you get what I'm trying to say? So that was my toughest in this field. What about you, bro?
Hey guys, it's Kamisha and I'm here at the Level Up with Evans Financial Freedom Bootcamp, and I can say it's been amazing so far. If you guys are interested in property and don't know where to start, you should definitely come.
So the more you go up, it's the more your mindset will change, and it's the more you will believe you can have bigger deals and more money and more expensive deals until you keep climbing. Okay?
There are two types of people in the room, right? There's people who want to buy a house. There's people who want to just only do rent to rent. And there's people that only want to do deal sourcing. The reason why I say everybody should be doing this strategy is because there are two ways you can do this strategy. You can do this strategy when you are actively doing it, which means your main thing is to go out there and find deals for investors. And there's the other type of person who don't really want to sell, they don't really want to sell deals, they just want to take on rent to rent for themselves. But see, the thing is that when you're trying to find deals for yourself, right, you go on some viewings. What tends to happen is that you'll view a bunch of properties, guys, yes or yes? Right, you'll view a bunch of them, and out of the bunch, you may take one or you may take two, is that correct? Cool. Now what happens with the other ones that you don't take on? You can sell them. So that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't just be going to viewings and be picking the best one and leaving the other ones on the table. The other form of doing deal sourcing is called passive deal sourcing, which means that you're trying to find deals for yourself, but in the process, you may take on one or two deals, you may see one or two deals and you only have funds for one of them.
Financial Freedom Bootcamp with Evans, I'm on the mastermind, and I just want to say that if you're looking for something to change your life, then you should definitely join.
I'm not sure what to call the experience, but it was a very good experience in my opinion. Evans is a superb mentor. I've personally seen what he can do with my specific deal, not even something he's found.
I must say it was an amazing past 4 days. The team is amazing, the community is amazing. If you want to find a community for property, this is where you need to come.